Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? How you getting it in? Body getting it funny. What's going on, people? What's going on, people? It is a day of another day that we call Monday. Anybody been said what's gonna be bold? Everybody's doing everything as far as being safe on this day and knocking down doors. You know, I did just 2 stories in reference to I think it was 2 or 3 children that's been murdered and stuff, and 2 was by their parent, and 1 was a person that was followed, and it really bothered me a lot. You know, this is the thing. I try to tell you in reference to, you know, you always watch and be aware when I tell you walk out the door, because you don't know who's watching you. And a lot of times I know you probably just, you know, in your world thinking, you know, I'm just going from point A to point B, and you don't really know that you've been followed, especially the kind of person who walks around with earphones on your ear and you really don't pay it any mind that someone's actually watching you or following you to your location and stuff, waiting for you to come out. And it's good for me as well and stuff. You know, the thing about it is that you don't know their reason why they're following you and stuff. And I watch, of course, you know, I watch a lot of people because I have trust issues. And at the end of the day, when I'm doing videos like this, is more of the reason why. This is the thing. There are some people who just struggle with their sexuality. There are some people who just can't accept who they are because they allow society to dictate their life and stuff. And like someone hit me up and they were talking about, you know, they don't like their sexuality and stuff like that because they feel as though they don't feel as though it's right, you know, the way they are. And they are kind of person who they were messing with guys and stuff. And then they start messing with trans women. And they were struggling with their sexuality. Now the thing about it is that, my personal opinion, they're not struggling with their sexuality. They're struggling with what society says about them. And the sad part about it is I cannot express this enough, but I cannot make someone understand something that will refuse to understand it. And I'm not going to debate on, well, you know what, you need to stand your truth, you need to be proud of who you are and stuff like that. Because if you let society win when it comes down to you, clearly it's nothing I can say to change your mind. Because in your mind, you're brainwashed. You know, like a mother takes a child or a husband takes a child and brainwashes them against the parent. So no matter what you know, do, that the child still kind of think that way because they've been told that way. That's how y'all are. Not all of you, but a lot of you can't stand in your truth. And the thing about it, I learned when it comes to a lot of men, you cannot stand that word gay. And the part about it that gets me is that, you know, you feel as though you rather no one ever know your story. And the thing about it with me, I feel like this: who cares? You don't have to identify as a damn thing. That's your name. What you do with your sexual partner is your business. But for some reason, y'all feel as though, well, that title bothers me and stuff like that, and it bothers me so bad to be labeled like that and stuff. But the thing about it, if it has some truth to it, why do you care? You know, when it comes down to me and stuff, I had to do a lot of justice with it myself. You know, when I used to identify as gay, and in so many ways I still do, but you know, the thing is that I had to accept my truth, you know, and they said, well, you're not a real woman and stuff like that, you were not born a woman and stuff like that. I had to accept my truth. Now some of you may agree with me and stuff like that, but so, well, Raven, you know, you are a woman, you're just a trans woman or a two-spirit woman or whatever. I don't identify with nothing but my name is Raven. I don't know what it's like to be a male, I know what it's like to be a female, I know what it's do like to be myself. And I'm not going to get caught up in the whole oopala as far as the name calling and stuff like that, because that's what a lot of you people are at. You just can't simple fact of the matter, stand in your truth and say, this is how I am. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. I don't give a damn what you say about me, because all answers to one thing. My name is Raven. You can't call me that, then fuck you. It's that simple. But for some reason, a lot of guys feel as though, you know, in order to stand in truth, I got to run and I got to hide. I got to get away from everybody in my family. I got to hide from everybody. You know, I never have to speak to them again. Because the thing about it is that you feel as though they won't accept you for standing your truth. And the sad part about it is really sad is it's like you hate yourself. You know, you got to run and hide. If you got to run and hide, that means you're ashamed of who you are. And the thing about it is that if a people can't accept you who you are, then sometimes you just need to leave. Because this is like poison. If you know it's poison, why should you drink it? And if people can't accept you as you are, as the person you are, then sometimes maybe you need to leave. Because at the end of the day, all that sneaking around and all that down low stuff is not going to do no good for you. You're going to start drinking, you're going to start using drugs, you're going to go for women or men, whatever the case can be, whatever you're into. And you're going to make everybody else pay for what you couldn't do. Because you couldn't stand in your truth. And I learned this with a lot of guys and stuff like that. And I was talking to someone else who was saying, you know, he would leave his family and stuff. He'd rather leave the country, you know, so we'll never get to see him again. And so it's like you want to run. Run from what? At the end of the day, you're still going to be with you. So what are you running for? You know, and the thing about it is that it's just that label. It's that title. But the thing about it, like I said to you, my people, or the guys who are in jail and stuff, when you stop giving a fuck, that's when you start living. You can't let society dictate your life. Your bills are coming in. Why don't you ask society to help you in? Go to the homeless person, ask them, how do you feel about society? You know, until you get to that point, you got to be down all the way off your feet with your suffering. Then you learn how society really is. You're going to find out that the one you compare your life to, that their opinion matters to you, and when you really go rock bottom, they don't give a fuck about you, it's when you'll start standing your truth. People only give a damn about you if you dress nice, look like you got money, or about something. But as soon as you go down in life and you say, hey, could you help me out? That's when you find out who your real friends are. That's when you find out who really cares about you. And at the end of the day, the ones you thought that their opinion you matter so much, don't give a damn about you, that's when you're going to start living. That's when you're going to start living your truth. That's when the guys come out of prison and don't give a damn. Because they have to go through that heartbreak in order to realize their truth. And I'm not saying you need to go to prison to start standing your truth, but my thing is this, is that you need to stand in your truth and start giving a fuck what everybody got to say about you. You don't always have to hit rock bottom in order to stand in your truth. You got two hands, and they disrespect you. You can use your hands to pull yourself away, and if you get disrespectful, I'm not saying use violence, but sometimes you got to check a bitch's chin to learn that you will not take me with that fucking order. And I know you said we're very violent. No, it's not the answer, but at the end of the day, my thing is this, is that when you sit up there and you become very vigilant within your mouth, you want to become disrespectful, sometimes you get some repercussion. And like I was talking to another guy who was saying, you know, people say what they want to say out their mouth, but then when all of a sudden you react, they want to call and cops. I was like, wow, that's what I go through as well. Because the people get very friendly with their mouth, but they don't really think that you can respond to whooping their asses. And I'm not saying that's the way to go, because everybody's different. You know, my background hasn't been very pleasant and stuff. And at the end of the day, it is what it is. And forgive me, but it is what it is. And the thing about it is that I just don't, you know, I just don't get it. You know, when it comes down to that, y'all want to run and hide. Hide from what? At the end of the day, they still going to call me with that other thing besides me being two-spirit. At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. Because at the end of the day, when you say that, I take it as, you know, like a, what's that thing called? I am something he says, and he kick you. I am Sartor, whatever it is, kick the hell out of you. That's how I say that. So when you say that, let's go. No, let me stop. Don't do that, okay? I'm not going to make this a violent video, because I have anger issues and stuff, and I'm working through myself, you know, and that's another problem that I have within myself. But, you know, I just don't understand it, you know. With these children that's been murdered and stuff, you could just put the child up for adoption and stuff like that. You actually feel them. I walked away from these videos. I was distraught. I was like, if somebody says something to me, this could be a war. And I get so tired of making videos like that because it bothers me. And then you got people who are in the LGBT that goes, well, you know, I could get right with God because you're born with homophobic people. Your parents are homophobic. So what do you think they're going to do? Something nice to you? They're going to put homophobic ways in you? They're going to make you feel like they're going to teach you how to hate you. They are going to teach you how to hate you. They're going to instill negativity in your mind to teach you how to hate you. So when you see things like burning in hell, stuff like, you know, oh, that's going to be me, that's going to be me, because they taught you that. They taught you how to hate you. But until that point comes, you're not going to understand, you're not going to receive it. So I can be speaking to the choir because you're not going to hear what I'm saying. And I'm not going to try to convince you or convert you. If you're in that part of your life with the Raven, that's how I feel, because I feel then baby, that's where you're at. I can't stop you. But at the end of the day, you have to live in your truth. And if you choose not to, then Don't. Anyway, I just want to share this with you and stuff. As far as being on the DL and stuff, you can't stand in your truth and you want to run and hide. Why you hide, boo? You don't gotta hide. Females gotta hide. Y'all want to find other people to hide with you. Nobody ain't hiding. If you're not being true to yourself, then you just living a lie. And don't let people dictate who you are and decide what gender or name that you should be when you already have a name. You know, and that's the thing about it, you know, and it's so sad because so many guys I know are suffering with this, and they tell me the different problems that they have when they share themselves about who they are, you know, how people go at them and stuff. And the thing about it is, sometimes you just got to make new friends, sometimes you got to make new family, because at the end of the day, you have to live in your truth. Don't let this world leave you, and yet still everybody get to be happy and not you. You have to one day decide you're going to be happy. You're not going to care what anybody else thinks. You have to choose you at some point in your life. Well, hopefully you will. But if not, then, hey, you just couldn't do it. But at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you one thing. Everybody else is living their life. People find ways to be happy where you sit back just watching. And you know you got that secret about yourself. And you're so worried about other people think. I'm telling you, people really don't care about you as much as you think they do. People don't even really care as much as you would like them to think. They really don't. And the thing about it, if they have a problem with you or you just remove yourself from their life, it's just simple. There are tons of people like you. It's not like you're going to go to the world, you can be by yourself. You will have tons and tons of friends and tons of new ones. Anyway, the being said, I just wanted to share this with you on this Monday and stuff. You know, and my heart goes out to the people, the little young people that's been murdered, the little young boys, and you know, it's horrible, and you know, it just drains me. And there's so many of y'all are raised by homophobic parents, and y'all didn't understand that the brainwashing job that they done to y'all be recycling Bible verses and stuff. Oh, I gotta get right with God. God already knows you all before you got here, baby. The sad part about it, the brainwashing job is done to y'all so bad, y'all don't even see it. Y'all don't even see it. A lot of y'all parents taught y'all how to hate yourself. And the sad part about it is I can't convince you, and I'm not going to try to. But one day you're going to wake up and learn the job that's been done to you. You're going to start loving yourself. And when you found that love of yourself, all your perfection and imperfections, you're going to say, you know what, I can't do this no more. I'm going to choose me. I'm going to be happy. Anyway, the best, I just wanted to share this with you Monday. And I want you to follow me on Instagram, Raven_over. And I'm going to be doing a lot of different things, stuff like that. I could kind of give you a lot of different angles and stuff like that. You know, I can't put it on YouTube, but you could definitely check me out. Because I could be doing a lot of stuff. And, you know, I post when I'm going out and get out and stuff. And, you know, you can see a lot more stuff because I know with YouTube, you look out restrictions and copyrights. But on Instagram, baby, we can just go there with each other. It's like being Raven reality TV. Anyway, I just want to share this with you on Monday. And of course, I want you to stand your truth. I do not want you to hate yourself. Because without you, there is no me. I need you more than you ever need me. Anyway, with that being said, I want to let you know I love you. And I want to thank you for watching. Pass the way. Now don't forget, my Instagram thing is at the top in case you don't see it. You can always go to my Instagram, Raven_over. I'll be waiting for you to subscribe so you can watch A Raven's World. Love you.